This man right here took some of the finest white women and laid them out, baby.
with their permission.
With their permission, they was and laid them out. And he said, "Baby, you mess with me. If you got talent, I'll move you up in life. Right. But you may have to do something."
Man, you know what time it is. Hit that like button. Make sure you share this out. Let's go.
If your administration said we want to black people as our biggest enemies, you now this is the United States government,
right?
Won't you think they'll produce policy to get rid of that enemy,
right?
Because I will tell you what they're afraid of. That's who they're afraid of, right there, Brad. That guy right there. That is the biggest threat to America. Why is that, brother?
Because it's a strong black man, a strong black father too.
All right. What did you ever watch Good Times?
Yeah.
Now, I used to watch a lot. This man right here had his wife and family in the same household.
Right.
When there was beef on the streets, this man right here said, "Let me get a firearm because if somebody come in this house, I go blow his brains out."
Right.
This man right here said, "Hold on. I ain't making enough money working down here at the dock. They ain't hiring me to be forward yet. They ain't hiring me to be a lead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take night classes to get a certificate so I can move out to Alaska and get a better paying job and send that money back." This man right here, when JJ had beef with the warlords, this man came to the streets and said, "Mad Dog, you ain't doing nothing to my son." And what Mad Dog do? Pulled out a pistol and shot JJ. Then this man right here, after his son got shot, he said, I want to go down to court and I want to see justice. Mad Dog with the court. The judge said the prisons are too full. You don't have to come in. No justice was given. James Evans was pissed off. This man right here was a religious man, so religious they put a picture of Black Jesus up there, and with the stuff on Black Jesus, everybody was getting blessed. This man right here had several jobs to support his family. This man right here taught fend off those predators when they was going off his daughter. That old man. With the old man, old man, with the old man wanted his daughter. He said, "Not today, buddy. Not today. You got something wrong."
Right.
This man right here, when his daughter wanted to marry the greasy mechanic and move some way, this man said, they ain't the right one. You let him go off and start his stuff, get established, and then you go to him. Don't you go out there with him. He don't got nothing going on. And this is the biggest threat to America.
Right.
James Evans with his wife, Florida, with his son, JJ, with his son, Michael, and with his fine daughter, Thelma. This is the biggest threat.
And Bill Cosby, too, at the time. But they erased those Black, head of the household leaders from television. And they give us the rappers and entertainers. And that's who they want us to look up to. Was James at the club? Was he down? Was he in a gang? You know what I'm saying? Did he have a switch? He didn't. He wasn't doing a bunch of illegal stuff. He was taking care of his family, taking care of his responsibilities, trying to raise his family, trying to protect his family. And that's honorable.
That is honorable. I could show you somebody else. I could show you one of the guys they don't like either. Hold on. Right here.
Joe Clark.
Joe Clark. The biggest the biggest threat to America. Joe Clark was a educated man.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Clark was firm. Joe Clark he wanted results, and he was ready to get down, get it dirty, and change the youth.
Yeah.
One of the biggest threats in America right here, Joe Clark. Now, what's the last time you saw Lean on Me movie, Brandon?
It's been a minute, but I remember every scene almost.
You remember every scene? Now, if Joe Clark spoke to people in his tone in 2022, how would that come across?
Yeah, no, he'd be canceled, you know. He told a little boy to jump off a building. He took him to the top of the building. He took him to the roof. He told him, "You smoke crack, don't you?" He told him, "You might as well jump."
Ain't that the truth? What's wrong with that, Brandon?
Right. Yeah, you can do that back then. You can't do that nowadays.
Why you can't?
No.
I think Joe Clark, he was the biggest threat because he acted like a man to teach the community.
Yeah, to get kids in line.
Yeah, we ain't bubblegum and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is not bubblegum. Let me show you another threat to America. Boom. Right. Boy, this guy was the biggest threat to America. First.
But do you see how his image been tainted? Like I said, maybe not in your eyes, but as soon as I see this, what you think about the Quaaludes? But that's how they used to party back in the day. But they try to spin it, and now he's a whole different character now. And we black people play a part in that too. Like, we got to be careful laughing at a bunch of stuff online that they trying to do to our heroes.
When Jesse Jackson was running for president the first time,
mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby invited Jesse Jackson to his house because Jesse couldn't get no money. He was about to go to the white folks to get money.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby said, "Hey, give me all your bills. I could pay all your bills." I think he paid off one of his houses.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could let you use my private jet, and here's $1 million because you could use my money, because if you take their money, they're going to want things from you.
Right.
This man right here took his wealth and put how many people through college, Brandon?
I don't know. It was a bunch. I remember
a bunch. Mm. This man right here donated over $300 million to black colleges, Brandon. Black colleges. This man right here took some of the finest white women and laid them out, baby.
with their permission.
With their permission, they was and laid them out. And he said, "Baby, you mess with me. If you got talent, I'll move you up in life. Right. But you may have to do something." This man right here wanted to buy NBC.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cleveland Browns at the same damn time, like Future. This man right here saved NBC from going bankrupt.
Hold on one second, Lewis.
All right. This man right here saved NBC for going bankrupt with the Cosby Show. And the Cosby Show showed black people in a different light. You had a 2-parents households, just like you had in Good Times. But this household, you had a doctor, a gynecology doctor, and you had a lawyer.
Right.
And they had beautiful black kids with natural hair. They was buying art. They showed how a dad and a mom affects their children's.
Right.
Oh, see, it was a great dynamic relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a man can't raise a child all the way correctly. A woman can't raise a child all the way correctly. But when you combine them both, then you can raise a child all the way correctly. And it showed that.
Right.
This guy, he done amazing things, but he could have had a fetish with white women.
Right. And that's not a problem or an issue, but it was his downfall in a way, because they brought up a lot of stuff and it was saying like he did this and he did that, and hey, just gotta be careful.
Started a cartoon. What's the last time you see an anime owned and controlled by a black person. That wasn't
Right.
even think about, and he
Right. They
done
wasn't
that.
doing that. Right.
He done all that. But yeah, those are the good examples of per Nixon. That was the biggest threat when you had
Right.
guys, especially heterosexual guys, that stand up. That's a big threat because they go try to build something. They go try to not fight each other.
Yeah.
They could try to support each other, and that was a huge threat.
And now they push. And like I said, I don't have anything against Lil Nas X, but it's just weird how much they push him. Like,
boy,
Right.
nah. See, Brandon, keep talking. Now I wanted to bring this up, but keep talking.
Like I haven't even, I've kind of forgot about him, but he has some project or some songs coming out, and he's just being pushed so much, and he's in cartoons, and we listen to Kids Bop and with the series radio in the car or whatever, and he has songs on that one where he's sliding down the pole to the devil. They turned that into a Kids Bop song for some reason, and they did Old Town Road too. But what's the point of that? Huh?
They ain't turned him sliding down the pole to a kid song, did it?
Yeah, that one's on Kids Bop. Because every time it come on, I turn it. I mean, like it's a catchy song, but everything it represents, you didn't need to make a Kids Bop version of that song.
Now here it is, Brandon. We talked about the little baby.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the baby. We talked about Little Pump. Now this is a grown man, grown enough. He doing booty to booty love.
Okay.
Why is he hugging a teddy bear?
Because he's coming after the kids. He's playing in that realm where I'm making kid content, but I'm also doing sexual content too, and that's kind of dangerous. And like I say, a lot of people don't like to call that stuff out, but I don't like it.
I think he's not coming off the kids, Brandon. It's portraying black male in a weak
state
and submissive state. That's what it. That's.
But you think he's doing it knowingly, or he doesn't even have a clue what's going on?
Well, once you get these guys some money, they'll do anything. Like Oprah, they gave Oprah that money. Now you tell on all your people. Now you saw this group before, right?
The Migos, yeah.
What are they riding, Brandon?
Tricycles.
I say a big wheel.
A big wheel. Well, yeah.
Last time I rode a big wheel, I was 5 years old, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
What do a full-grown man? Why they got a full-grown man riding the big wheel for the masses?
To demasculize them, make them look childlike, make them look unintelligent.
There you go. Will you see Jeff Bezos on one of these big wheels?
No, not with no rims and all that little stuff. They like to do that with us.
You see, the CEO of Ford is John Fair. Mm-hmm. Will you see John Fair on a big wheel?
Right, tap dancing, and that's ultimately what this is.
So it's just another thing. They just try to keep us in a childlike state because a child, adolescence, is not a threat.
Right.
So this is really going on, and it's I tell you, the warfare of our society. You got to remember, America is the best fighters in the world.
Yeah.
So we fight. I said we, but we fight on all fronts. Mm-hmm. And those fights can be turned against its own citizens, as history shows us. Thank you for watching. And if you like the content, do not be afraid to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And don't forget to share it out. Man, we got videos dropping every single week, and we surely appreciate your time. And we can't wait to hear back from you. Leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, make sure you have a good day. God bless you. Take it easy.